What's going on, guys? Venatix here. Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't uploaded in a long time, but I'm excited to announce that there is a brand new Rainbow Six Extraction update that you might want to jump into, or you might not. I don't know. It's up to you, because to me, the patch notes that were just released are pretty weak. It came earlier than expected, that's for sure. Typically, it comes on like a Thursday, but it's a Tuesday, and it's out, and it's available right now. They just finished it. Servers are back up. Now, let's talk about what's in this new update, the patch notes here. So, there is a new protean. As you know, with the new crisis events, we either get a new operator or a new protean, and we get Vigil this time around as the enemy protean. Now, of course, I don't know what he does because I have not had the opportunity to fight against him. Stay tuned for a video on that if I can finally get him. But cool stuff in my regards. I guess he's going to probably go invisible or something like that and then shoot you. Who knows? But now they actually introduced a new prestige system. There are 10 extra levels for each operator, which will be separate from the milestone levels, which I think what that means is either the milestone levels will go up or it completely ignores the milestone levels, which means if they go MIA, you're not losing any extra experience besides the milestone levels. Now, they do have, with these prestige levels, will be showing up in the UI. It allows you to unlock unique permanent rewards such as icons, headgears, and uniforms. So that's cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're going to get any new perks or passives in that regard, but rewards, icons, headgears, uniforms, etc. is nice. Cool little fun things to do there, but that's about it that comes with the update. And then now we just have a bunch of bug fixes. Now, this is where I'm already kind of confused because they had so many opportunities to make this game better with more operators, more weapons, more maps, and yet they just give us these tiny little bird-sized portions of content. Like, this game is practically dead as it is, and this isn't going to bring people back hardly at all. And if it does, which I mean, obviously it's bringing me back, it's going to be very short-lived. But let's talk about these. So, general. Fixed an issue with the crosshair changing between weapons and react gadgets or abilities. Primary and secondary crosshairs no longer appear on the screen at the same time. It's now easier to ping refill stations. Players are now able to accept a second buddy pass invite from the same friend. That's nice. General improvement of stability. And then now there's incursions. There's some changes to incursions, or not changes, but updates, patches. Players should not get stuck in airlock anymore. That's good. There will no longer be flickering smoke during the airlock transition flow. Enemies can now spawn in the subzone if the Arcane Havoc mutation is active. Two players are no longer able to block the third player from entering the airlock. Spikers should now correctly shoot the nanothermite charges during a sabotage objective, and fix an issue where stabbing a smasher in the back didn't always provide progress for studied smasher vulnerability. Fix an issue of missing sounds from storm spikers. That's a big one, guys. That was huge. I felt like they were like silent killers all the time, but it looks like now we should be able to hear them at all times. And better movement for players and enemy variants, which includes vaulting, droning, and improved enemy routes. Now, with weapons, they haven't added any new weapons, but they did, it looks like, fix the holographic sight alignment on the M12, and they made changes regarding the iron sight alignments on the following weapons: the AUG A3, F90, MK14 EBR, Supernova, Type 89, V308, and the L85A2. So, no new weapons, no like drastic changes to the weapons, just sight alignments basically, which is nice. But I feel like no one's really using the iron sights, and the holographic sight on the M12 is nice, I guess, but not that big of a deal. Now, React Tech, again, it's not talking about the new React Tech here. We got auto turrets now available for sticky spores, and the XR recon drone can now scan solar mines consistently, but that's it. It's not talking about any new React Tech. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. There's a few more things we'll cover here in just a second, but it seems like this is like a preliminary patch, if that makes sense. Like, this is like an early patch for the upcoming patch on Thursday for the new crisis event. Because in this one, it doesn't actually talk about the new crisis event. It doesn't talk about any new operators. It doesn't talk about any new React Tech, which seems bizarre to me. So this is almost like a prep patch for what's to come on Thursday. So make sure to stay tuned on this channel for that update, because we'll make sure to cover it and see what it's all about. So now they made some changes here to some of the operators. We got Doc Stim Pistol's now able to heal an operator that carries an MIA operator. That's good. Finka teammates are immune to getting down when Finka is activating the adrenaline surge. Jaeger's turret explosion will not damage teammates in veteran mode. Jaeger's turrets is now able to target and destroy solar mines. Now this is very interesting. So Zofia, they actually reduced the damage on the FO12, the Origin 12, from 35 to 25. So they nerfed a semi-auto shotgun in a PvE game. I'm not sure why they thought nerfing a shotgun's damage is beneficial to the player base. I don't get that. I don't know. Looking at the rest of these, there's not really much changes here. Basically, it looks like a lot of fixes to sower mines, like Capital's Venom Bolts can now kill sower mines, or Smoke's Toxic Gas Canisters can also now kill sower mines. Tachanka's Deployable LMG Shield can now block enemy projectiles more reliably, because apparently it didn't before. And now the HDR has been fixed, I guess, for PC. This is just PC fixes, by the way. And the benchmark tool is now fixed for Windows 11. And then some more FPS HDR fixes, etc. So, again, this kind of seems like a lackluster update. My guess is just prepping for the new one on Thursday. Now, they just come out with another tweet right now, and it says, watch out, new enemies join the Arcane roster permanently. Protean, Vigil. Little tip, watch your back when completing a gateway objective. Interesting. So I wonder if they spawns in before you even get through the gateway singularity. Could you imagine? That'd be kind of cool. But I highly doubt it. Anyways, guys, look forward to this week when the crisis event actually comes out, which should be Thursday according to when the headgear gets reset within game, the in-game timer. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.